Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be a very short video, but has some good stuff in it. I'm doing an unboxing plus comic haul. I went to my local comic book shop today, and I also received one package in the mail, so a bit of comics and unboxing. So a little bit of both. The unboxing is actually a pretty cool comic, so stay tuned. I'll do it at the end. But I'll show you just some of the things I picked up at my comic shop. I didn't really pick up that much. I just picked up some cool covers that I was, looking into, and some series that I kind of thought the covers were pretty great. I'm a big fan of Vampirella. If you see my room, you'd probably get that. Like there's little Vampirellas all over the room. So whenever I see any of these kind of really nice covers for Vampirella, I always try to pick them up. So there was a series that I found out about. Like I sort of didn't collect modern comics for a short term, like during the um, maybe 5 years ago till like there was like a few years where I just didn't collect that many modern comics. I was more focused on the Bronze Age or Copper Age or even the Golden and Silver Ages. And so I missed out on some recent books until so I kind of went into the back issues and sort of picked up some series that just recently came out. These are actually not even that long ago. I think these are 2018, so it's not that long ago, which is kind of weird. So I missed out. This is Vampirella and Deja Thors. Um, just a really great cosplay cover. So I thought this was cool. I'm actually trying to get the whole set from the series. So I got number 2, and this is another cosplay one, number 4, and I got number 5. And I actually have this series before. This is Vampirella, Red Sonja, and Betty and Veronica. So I actually had this, but this was just a different cover. I just thought this was a really cool cover. And I don't pay, like I always get 20% discount, so it's even cheaper than that. So it's like it was like $4 Canadian, so pretty cheap. And then this was a nice new one that just came out. This is I think it's like something Red Sonja, one of the modern issues. And then we got Mars Attacks Red Sonja. This is old. I never even heard of this series. I just saw it in the back issue then, and I thought, oh wow, this is kind of cool. So this cover I thought was really great. This is a Perello. And then we got this one, kind of reminds me of Startling Comics, like the Bender one. I think it's an homage to that. But it's like that Mars Attacks Red Sonja. So I thought this was really cool. This is just a different variation cover. And then we got issue number 3, and just another kind of a cool cover. I just thought it was kind of cool. And then this one I was just so happy to get. This I thought was like a really brilliant variant cover for Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man. This is Amazing Spider-Man 75. This kind of is in the same level as 65 with the other one where it uses the spider to make Spider-Man kind of thing, spider web. Another new series that came out that I thought may be cool, and I got all the different covers for it, is Jennifer Blood. I thought that was kind of cool. So that's number 1. These are all from Dynamite, so a lot of Dynamite stuff today. This is another cover. And this is like the more sort of like cosplay cover. That was quite nice. And then we got Hellions number 16. And it's just a Psylocke cover. I just thought it was cool. I don't even know the series. I haven't read Hellions, so if it's any good, just tell me, and I might actually read it. I just thought the cover was cool. I like Psylocke, so I just picked it up for that reason. Then we got some Zenoscope, and this is Van Helsing, and this is the new series with Van Helsing. There's like so many different little series for her, and it's the Beast of Exmoor, so that's kind of cool. And then I got the last of the series for The Conjuring, The Lover. And this is number 5. This is the alternate cover with the kind of the VHS style cover. And then we got Red Sonja number 2. And then we got Lady Death. I'm a big fan of Lady Death as well. So a lot of these 90s bad girl characters I really like. So, Vampirella was sort of, very popular during the 90s, and so was Lady Death. So whenever they come out again, like, with new series, I always pick them up. And then we got Death, Dynamite Lives, or, so spells a little bit differently. And this just was a really nice cover. It's too bad it's not in the greatest shape. It's actually like probably a fine, because it was kind of squished into like one of those spinner racks. So, but they only had the one copy, and I thought it was a really great cover. So it's number 4 of the series. I actually have the other issues, but I didn't have that one cover. I just liked it. So, and then we got A Nice House on the Lake. I thought this series was quite good. So, James Tynion, definitely recommend you read this. Quite a good series. And it's number 5. And then this was in the dollar bin. I don't know if it's actually $1 or if it was mistakenly put in there, but I thought it was such a great cover. This is Vampirella number 15. I hadn't gotten this cover before, and I thought it was kind of cool. And another kind of odd, quirky comic that I got was Willy's Wonderland. Now, this is based on a Nicolas Cage movie. And the Nicolas Cage movie is just kind of weird. It's like about sort of like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of like place where the animatronics come to life and kill people. Like they they have the souls of like basically serial killers in them, and they go around killing people. So it's Willy's Wonderland. It's kind of I just thought it was weird when I saw it, so I was like, oh, that's really weird that they made a comic about it. And the other one that I got, which is from Aftershock Studios, is a Devil Chicken, or Chicken Devil, I should say. And this is number 1 of the series. I don't know if it's any good. It just looked kind of quirky, and I like kind of quirky stuff. So that's the comic haul. As I said, it's a short, like I just wanted to go through them quickly. But the unboxing, this is a really, really great. So those were all just sort of cheaper, like not dollar bin, but, cover price or less kind of books. But this is kind of a major key. This is a Golden Age major grail. Well, not a grail. I wouldn't call it a grail, but it is definitely a comic that is highly sought after. It could use a press. It's really kind of wrinkly. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. The only issue that I see that's kind of major is this kind of corner, like this one staple. It's got a rip. But other than that, it's quite nice. It just needs a press. But it's Alex Schomburg art, and this is Wonder Comics number 13. And it's just that classic bondage cover with the girl in the red dress. There's kind of a weird thing that they did during the Golden Age, where they would always have these girls in the red. I don't know why, the girl in the red dress. And you'll notice it with a lot of Schomburg's art, that it's always this girl in the red dress. And she always had that Betty Page style hair. It's just a really great cover. I just really liked it. It's not actually my favorite of the series. I actually have multiple issues from this series. My favorite issue is number 15, and I'm working on a deal where I can maybe get that issue from another person I sort of hang out with on this channel. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a future unboxing. But this one I think is just really great. And I won it literally at the last second. It was actually really interesting what happened. So I saw this, I was sort of watching it. Like once it got listed, I put a bid on it, like $1 or something like that. And it was really funny. So, it was gradually going up and up and up and up. And maybe on the last day, it was like maybe $200. But that is not going to be the final price, because the price always jumps at the last second, right? So I bid literally like the ticker where it's like 1 second it's going down and it's like 1 second left. Well, it was almost like zero. It almost went to zero. I actually almost missed the bid. But I bid like something high number, um, just to win it. I just wanted to win it. And I think I paid like 500 for it. So what ended up happening was I bid and it actually said you won, and then it said you lost. I was like, what? Did I not get my bid in? Like it didn't look like I bid. And then it actually corrected itself and said, oh yes, you won. It was like the weirdest thing. It was like at first I lost, and then I refreshed the screen and it said, yes, you won. It was really weird. It was I was like, oh man, if I missed out on it, it would be so sad, because this is one of those books that you don't see that often. And whenever it comes up on heritage auctions or one of those kind of big auction sites, it usually goes for big money. Usually in that $1,000 range for this kind of grade. Um, so to get it for like half that is quite good. And it's just a really great cover. I just really, I really like this cover. I like these bondage ones, this good girl art, the Betty Page style, so I was pretty excited. So, this was the big book. So I hope you enjoyed this, kind of short unboxing slash, comic haul. A lot of cover buys, you can see that. What do you think? Do you like Alex Schomburg's art? That was the Wonder comic. Do you like the Golden Age Good Girl art? Tell me what you're hunting. I always love to hear what people are hunting, and what they think of the things that I buy. So please leave your comments below. And if you check me out on Instagram, this is a big tip. I actually post some of my finds on Instagram all the time. So it's Comic Collector Geek on Instagram. And I post some really cool things there too. So you definitely want to check that out. And you want to check out my community tab. I actually put some rare specs on there. And if you remember, I actually put some other rarer specs. But yeah, you don't have to join the membership. But it's just where I put some extra little things. With all that said, thank you again for watching. Please comment and like and all that wonderful stuff, and see you in the next video. Bye.